At this very moment, as you listen to or read these lines, I want you to feel the weight your body leaves upon the bed. Gravity embraces you without judgment, without requiring any effort from you. Surrender yourself to this force. Epictetus says, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." Today, it is time to place everything that lies beyond the door of this room into the category of things that are not up to you. Imagine your mind as a vast, clear lake. Throughout the day, stones were thrown into this lake. Work, people, news, anxieties about the future, regrets from the past. Each one created ripples. But now it is night. The wind outside has calmed. The hands that threw the stones have withdrawn. Watch the ripples from the last stone reach the shore and slowly fade away. Wait until the surface of the lake becomes a perfect mirror. There is no hurry. Time is now measured only by your breathing. Now think of the immense world you cannot control. What will happen tomorrow? What people think of you? Traffic, the economy, the weather. All of these are like a vast forest outside the walls of your inner fortress. Storms may rage there, trees may fall, but you are inside the fortress. Its gates are made of thick oak, and only those you allow may enter. Imagine yourself sitting by the fireplace inside this fortress. Let the crackling of the fire be the only sound that silences the noise in your mind. The storm outside does not concern you. You know you cannot stop it. Trying to stop it is like punching the wind. It only exhausts you. The Stoic sage does not try to stop the wind. He wraps his cloak tightly around himself and waits for the storm to pass. Now, wrap your mental cloak around your soul. Leave everything you cannot control in the darkness of that forest. They may remain there. Their existence does not obstruct your peace. Bring your attention to your body. Start with your toes. Tighten them for a moment. Then release them completely, like an anchor sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Control is no longer yours. It belongs to gravity. Now relax your legs, your hips, your abdomen. Let your belly rise and fall naturally with your breath, like a baby's gentle rhythm. Throw the invisible pressure on your chest out into the forest. Let your shoulders drift away from your ears. Allow your neck to stop carrying the weight of your head and entrust it to the soft embrace of the pillow. The Stoic Marcus Aurelius used to whisper to himself, "When you wake up in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to think, to love." But now it is time for sleep. And sleep, too, is part of life. Gently closing your consciousness is a promise you give to nature so that your mind may prepare for the next day. You do not need to think anything to keep this promise. Simply existing is enough. You do not have to achieve anything. You do not have to fix anything. The world will continue to turn even while you sleep. You are merely an observer. Now imagine your thoughts as clouds. They drift across the vast sky of your mind. A thought appears. What will I do tomorrow? Look at it, acknowledge it, and say, "This is not up to me. It does not belong to this moment." Watch the cloud drift away toward the horizon. Another thought appears. "I wish I hadn't said that." Look at it and say, "The past is a country beyond my control," and let it go as well. The sky slowly clears. A deep, calm, navy blue emptiness. This emptiness is your essence. That unshakable inner fortress no external force can stain. You are here. You are safe. Stoic calm does not mean everything is perfect. It means remaining calm inside, even while everything is complex outside. Now this calm spreads through your entire body like water, from your fingertips to your scalp. You are slowly drifting toward the deep, dreamless, wise lands of sleep. Nature is calling you. Since you are a part of nature, do not resist its rhythm. Surrender to the flow. Your mind merges with the great mind of the universe. Darkness is no longer a void. It is a restful blanket. You have just closed the gates of your fortress. You left the forest outside, the wind and everything you cannot control behind those gates. Now, stand in the courtyard of your fortress, right in the center of great silence. Feel the coolness of the stone beneath your feet and your soul's deep need for this stillness. Seneca says, "We spend much of our time waiting for things and the rest regretting things. Life passes while we do so. But tonight, the waiting is over. Regret has been thrown beyond the fortress walls into the darkness. You are here now, only in the now. The future is an unborn dream. The past is a moment that no longer exists. The only reality you can hold is the cool air filling your lungs. Watch your breath, the expansion of your chest, and its gentle fall. This is the oldest rhythm of life. This rhythm is the strongest anchor you cast into the world. Imagine there is a clock in your mind. Its hands have stopped chasing seconds. Time has turned from a flowing river into a still, clear lake. In Stoicism, we call this a will focused on the present. If your mind drifts to a task you must do tomorrow, gently whisper, "It is not here yet." If your mind goes to an argument from yesterday, whisper again, "It is no longer here." Only the softness of this bed, the echo of this voice, and your existence are here. Focus all your senses on the room you are in. Notice the faint shadows that exist even in darkness. Hear the subtle sound of silence itself. This silence wraps around you like a cocoon. For a Stoic philosopher, peace is not the absence of events. Peace is the ability to remain centered while events continue. You are in your center now. The rest of the world cannot enter without your permission. Now imagine approaching the clear spring in the courtyard of your fortress. This spring is the spring of the present moment. The water flows calmly between the rocks. Imagine dipping your hand into it. The coolness spreads from your fingertips up your arm and into your heart. This water washes away the sense of urgency in your mind. You do not have to rush anywhere. You do not have to fix anything. Nature has its own order, and tonight you are simply a part that has surrendered to it. As Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, the universe is change, life is opinion. If you now place your thoughts upon this still water, your life becomes just as still. Notice how every muscle in your body relaxes even more. Your forehead smooths. The invisible knot between your eyebrows dissolves. You release your jaw. Your tongue rests freely in your mouth. In this eternal moment, give yourself a gift, the right to do nothing. The right to simply breathe, to feel, to be. You are not a human doing. You are a human being. And being is the highest state. Now the heavy, golden curtain of sleep slowly descends over you. This curtain keeps only the peace of the present moment inside. The shadows of the future cannot pass through it. You drift into sleep as if gliding in a safe ship across a vast sea. Peace is right here. Safety is right here. And you are right here. Imagine yourself continuing to sit by the fireplace in that quiet room inside your fortress. Outside, from the forest, you may hear the cries of ambition or endless desire. But here, by the fire, everything is complete. Nothing is missing. Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having much, but in needing little. Right now, lying on this bed, you actually have everything you need. You are breathing. Your body is resting. Your mind is held by wisdom thousands of years old. All our lives we wanted the next thing, the next success, the next possession, the next approval. These nexts were chains pulling us away from the present. Now feel those chains falling away one by one. Your wrists grow lighter. The invisible weight on your chest dissolves. Imagine holding a list in your hand, the list of things that should have been. I should have had this much money. I should have finished that. People should have seen me this way. Now place this paper into the calm fire before you. Watch the edges catch flame, slowly turning to ash, the smoke rising up the chimney and merging with the night sky. The list is gone. Expectations have evaporated. All that remains is who you are. And who you are is enough. Even perfect for this moment. For Stoics, living according to nature means consenting to what is. Consent is not submission. It is moving in harmony with the great gears of the universe. Consent to the softness of your pillow. Consent to the silence of the dark. Nothing you lack is needed right now. If it were needed, nature would have already placed it before you. Longing for what is absent is a leak in the soul. Tonight, we seal that leak with Stoic dignity. Return to your body. Feel your hands. All day they held things, wrote things, carried things. Now open your hands completely and let your fingers rest. Feel the imagined tension in your palms dissolve into the air. You no longer need to hold anything. You do not need to hold the world. The world is strong enough to move on without being held. Tonight, allow the world to hold you. Imagine yourself in a vast wheat field at night. The stalks sway gently in the breeze. They do not resist the wind, they dance with it. This is Stoic peace, not stiff resistance to life's winds, but graceful flexibility. The wind of desire has calmed. Now listen to the absolute silence of the field. The earth is cool. The sky is wide. As Marcus Aurelius said, retreat into yourself. The rational principle within you is sufficient unto itself and finds peace in its own nature. Retreat inward. There is a treasure there that nothing external can buy, the feeling of contentment. This feeling spreads like a blanket from your feet upward to your heart. You feel warm. You feel safe. The noisy marketplace of desires has closed. The lights are off. You are in the quietest corner of your inner palace. You need nothing. You lack nothing. You are a complete part of this universe. With this sense of wholeness, surrender yourself to the healing waters of sleep. Float upon them without sinking, simply drifting. Now imagine yourself climbing to the highest tower of your fortress. From here, you can see everything, but nothing can reach you. Look down at the ocean. See the waves crash against the rocks, exploding into white foam before retreating. Those rocks symbolize a Stoic mind. They have stood there for thousands of years. No matter how fierce the wave, the rock remains. The rock does not hate the wave, it does not fear it. It simply allows it to strike and pass. Tonight, you are that rock. The anger, disappointments, excitement, and fears that struck you today were waves. And now they break harmlessly at your feet. Marcus Aurelius said, "When you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Now imagine the lingering emotions in your mind as guests. A knock at the door, anxiety enters. Offer it a seat. Let it sit, but do not suffer with it. Just observe it. Say, "I see you." Another knock, disappointment enters. Offer it a seat as well. A Stoic mind does not suppress emotions. It observes them without judgment. They are not your masters, just passing visitors. Watch as they slowly grow bored and leave through the gates of your fortress. What remains is noble silence. Let this unshakable feeling spread through your body. Your shoulders become heavy like stone. Your chest rises and falls steadily, like an ancient bellows. Feel your heartbeat slow, steady as an old clock. Emotions are the children of thoughts. When thoughts calm, emotions fall asleep like well-behaved children. You are now wrapped in unbreakable serenity. Nothing in the world is strong enough to disturb your inner peace unless you allow it. Now imagine drifting into the core of that rock in the ocean. The sound of the storm fades completely. You reach a silent, dark, peaceful depth. This is beyond emotion. This is where logos, the universal reason, speaks to you. and Logos whispers, everything is happening as it should. You are exactly where you need to be. This acceptance is the softest pillow in the world. Your inner conflicts have ended. You are no longer trying to be right, no longer trying to convince anyone. The urge to prove yourself folds its wings like a tired bird and rests in the quiet of your heart. Tonight, you are not only at peace with yourself, but in alliance with the universe. As natural as the movement of the stars is your descent into sleep. Greet the gentle heaviness of your eyelids. It is the noble fatigue of being strong. The moon stands watch over your fortress. The stars witness your resilience. No tremor can wake you. No shadow can frighten you, because you have found the sacred harbor where storms cease. Sleep with unshakable strength, with deep peace, and with stoic dignity. Now imagine standing once more on the balcony of your fortress, gazing at the endless sea of stars. Some of that light comes from stars that died millions of years ago. Final greetings reaching you now. In the face of this vast universe, consider how fleeting our worries, ambitions, and small fears truly are. Stoic sages whisper daily, remember that you will die. This may sound cold, but it is the soul's greatest medicine. When you know everything is temporary, nothing can trap you as tightly. This bed, this air, even these thoughts, everything is on loan. And a loan has no weight. You carry it lightly, knowing it will be returned. Let this sense of impermanence lighten you, not frighten you. Think of a stressful moment from today. In a month, a year, or a century, what importance will it have? On the universe's vast calendar, a human life is but a blink. This brevity is not despair. It is an invitation to drop meaningless burdens. Live as if you will die tomorrow, but learn as if you will live forever. That is Stoic balance. Now drop the imaginary sack of responsibilities from your shoulders into the darkness below. You do not need to hear it land. It is no longer yours. Return to your body and feel what a marvelous machine it is, yet how it longs to return to nature. Your bones are calcium, your blood is water, your breath is air. You are a miniature universe, and the universe never disappears, it only changes form. Sleep is a small death. Surrendering consciousness is returning the self to the cosmic ocean. Each night, by sleeping, you say, I have done my part today. Now I return to nature's arms. Feel the profound release this surrender brings. A letting go energy flows from your fingertips to your scalp. You no longer have a name, a title, a past. You are simply a breathing being. Marcus Aurelius wrote, do not look back at those who have gone, but see both life and death as natural events. Death is as natural as flowers wilting or leaves falling, and this naturalness places everything in its proper order. Right now, in this bed, you are exactly where you should be. As safe as a star in its orbit is your descent into sleep. Nothing is wrong. Everything follows Logos. Imagine floating through the cosmos among the stars. No gravity, no time, only endless peace and light. The shadows of the past fall away. The mists of the future have not yet formed. You are at the center of eternity, light and free. Memento Mori teaches this. If everything is temporary, nothing is worth suffering over. This lightness gently closes your eyes. The darkness no longer frightens you. It shelters you, restores you, prepares you for rebirth. When the sun rises tomorrow, you will awaken renewed. But for now, enjoy this identity-less freedom, this infinite lightness. Your heart beats in rhythm with the universe. Now, as you gaze into the infinite stars, see yourself not as an observer outside the system, but as a gear within it. Stoics believed nothing in the universe is random. From the fall of a leaf to the explosion of a distant galaxy, everything is governed by Logos. And you, lying here now, are part of that intelligence. The rhythm of your blood mirrors the tides of the ocean. Your breath echoes the universe's lungs. Feel the safety this knowledge brings. You are not alone. You never were. You are protected by the whole. Imagine the boundary between you and the world dissolving, like ice melting into warm water. The ice does not vanish, it becomes the ocean. You shed your personal worries, your name, your labels, and become life itself. Cleanthes said, "Lead me, O Zeus, and thou, O destiny." If sleep resists you, do not fight it. If tension remains, do not label it an enemy. Resistance ends, peace begins. Listen to your heartbeat. Hear how it merges with the silence of the room. This is Logos rhythm, quiet, steady, unstoppable. With each exhale, hand over the voice that says, "I must solve this," to the universe's great library. The force that holds the stars can handle tomorrow for you. Your only task is to be. The dark room is not empty. It is Logos' gentle hands. A protective curtain drawn to shield you from the day. Night is the time a Stoic joins the universal choir. Your thoughts are no longer cries, but soft notes in a cosmic lullaby. Imagine floating on your back in a river, like a leaf carried by the current. The river knows where it is going. You do not need to swim or cling to the shore. It will reach the sea, peace, sleep, home. You are here, at the end of the path. But this is not an ending. It is an eternal beginning. No teachings are needed now. No images. You have become the image itself. Silence settles into your soul like fresh snow. Imagine the dignity Marcus Aurelius felt at his final breath. Nothing owed, all duties fulfilled, surrendering to nature with a smile. You are there now. Today is complete. Words are gone. Only being remains. The final light in your mind dims, like a theater curtain falling. Applause fades. Lights go out. Only the calm darkness of the stage remains. This is sleep's sacred space. Your body becomes like a pearl suspended in the ocean, light, protected, at peace. With every breath, pages turn in the universe's library, pages with no words, only colors of peace. Deep blue, silver, black, let them fill you. There is no I anymore, only existence. Stoicism prepared you for this moment, standing at the center of the world without being shaken by it. You fall, not downward, but inward, toward your heart, lighter with each moment. The universe rocks you gently, like a cradle. Its lullaby slows, very slowly. You are at the threshold of the deepest, dreamless sleep. Take nothing with you. No memories, no names, only peace. Tomorrow you will wake strong and upright like a Stoic. But now there is only surrender, only peace. Darkness is your friend. Darkness heals you. From the depths of the universe comes the final whisper. Everything is fine. Everything is in its place. And you are now asleep. Your mind fades. Your body dissolves. Peace becomes the only truth. Sleep, within eternal calm, at the summit of wisdom, in the peace of endless darkness.